What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Technique Tuesday. We're gonna be breaking down some pretty cool techniques and basic techniques at that. Great fights this past weekend. Had a lot of guys getting knocked out with a straight right. And we're gonna be discussing overhand right versus straight right and when to throw both.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? All right, guys, we're gonna start with the straight right hand.
Straight right. They're
Straight
both right hands, or they could be left hands. It
Yeah.
really just depends on which side you have forward, but for the most part,
Most people are
95% of the world's right-handed,
right-handed.
so you throw with the right hand. But just kind of, you can
Whatever,
apply this
whatever.
to whatever stance you
Yeah.
like to keep.
No, the right hand or the straight right.
5 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
Razor.
Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle. Enjoy yourself, but not...
Conduct yourself accordingly. I enter the fray. You'll look good with an apple in your mouth. Discharged. I sense a connection between us. Be nice. Gold is a great conductor. Face it, you're a loser.
First blood.
Nothing for you.
Double kill.
Juggernaut! Mine!
Invisibility!
Top is missing.
Your top tower is under attack.
Zapped. Top is missing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Clip up, clip it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I scorch your name
You
in the
may
book of
want
the
to take care
dead.
of that.
Denied. Your
Those people had families.
top is missing. Zap your ass.
Spree. Double kill.
Cheap at the price. Scream for me. Top is missing. Top is missing. Conduct yourself, Uncle.
Unstoppable. Yourself.
You can't escape the underscape.
Just what the doctor ordered.
We conduct. You are dead. Dead. What a waste. I'm under attack. Top is missing. Top is missing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Zapped. This will only hurt forever.
No!
Escape with you. No! 1, 2, through and through. Too many dibs on there.
Тебе стаки сделать алхимик?
I'll take that.
Cheap at the price.
Там бачить раді.
Battle Fury! Not yet.
Look at me go! Your middle tower is under attack.
Murder spree. Double kill.
is under attack.
Hey, watch my head!
Ay, pedet.
Conduct yourself accordingly. Ready. Grounded. I will have my revenge.
Talk about overreacting.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures
My
are fortified.
enemies will suffer for this.
Tower is under attack.
Lightning, give me strength.
Dire structures are fortified.
It's not time yet.
Your middle tower is under attack. Watch out!
Conduct yourself.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Comrade, it's not the enemy. Your bottom tower is under attack. Structures are fortified. Tower has fallen.
I'll take that.
Gold is a great conductor.
Double time!
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Gold is a great conductor. My energy grows.
Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. In your face! bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Hold on your hats.
We weren't finished.
Murder spree.
Enjoy your
Блять,
nap.
нахуй, я затем же бегал, нахуй.
Recharged.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Not good. Not good at all. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Just you what?
That should help.
This will be easy.
I feel energized. The underscape will not be kind.
Your top tower is under attack. Oh, do be careful.
We conduct business.
Never cross
For the charge.
tower is under attack.
Mine!
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top... Your top tower has fallen.
Not yet!
Oh, look at it go!
By the lightning rod! My power surges!
I'll take that.
was a mercy killing. Haste! My energy grows. That was a practice shot. Ouch.
Double kill.
I'm not ready.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. Oh, do be careful. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Ouch! Your middle barracks are under attack! Your middle barracks have fallen!
It's not time yet.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire!
Lots of blood.
О май гад, блядь. Опять. Да ты первый, блядь, летишь нахуй.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen!
Zapped! Not yet. I've lost my edge.
Let's do that
Your
again!
middle tower is under attack.
We'll take that. Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your bottom tower has fallen.
My power returns.
Your bottom barracks have fallen. Your bottom barracks have fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower has fallen. I'm sure your agent is under attack. Dire victory!
My light did go.
Buster Keaton's silent film given IRL sound effects by IRL bike crash. Also, he was the king of stunts, so yeah. It's funny that this all kicked off because of a car, but in this movie especially, John shows no real love for any car. Also, let's not mess around this time. That was brutal.
My f***ing nephew killed a dog. He stole a car. It is John Wick's car.
You know that when the guy who chips dudes on a whim is nervous, the guy coming for him is no schlub. Also, Peter Stormare getting us caught up on John Wick Chapter 1? Yes, please.
He killed my nephew, my brother, over his car. You think it will stop now?
You think he's about to say we need to take revenge, but really he just knows giving the car back won't matter at this point.
He's a man of focus.
And yeah, I'd say taking a lit cigarette to the hand is a sign of focus.
Killed 3 men in a bar with
pencil.
Who the f can do that?
Of all the fantastic things this movie does, answering that question concretely is possibly my favorite. Still loving those stylized subs. You can feel the bold red in John's voice. Just a little crack in the glass. If you're really careful, I think the car will still be foul. Still not that bad. Oh, never mind. Apparently, they had 2 of these Mustangs in the first movie and weren't allowed to smash them. I'm guessing they had different allowances in this one. But also, yep. Ingenuity, done in camera. I don't even know what to call that. Handbrake, check, or swat, slam. And here we go with minimal cuts. You'd think they paid their editor by the razor. Goodness. I mean, yup. You've just been jonesed, or indeed. You can tell he's sort of tired of the killing at this point. He's just knocking these guys out. But when in Peter Stormare's house, and just when you thought John Wick was being a little petty after all the credit I gave him in part 1 for not being petty to the point of destroying the very thing he seems to be trying to take back, you realize it was about more than that. Likely the last birthday card from his wife. Subtle, but obviously he doesn't even hesitate to let the dog into the bed this time.
Right, and I don't know if you noticed, but you got a crack in your windshield.
More John Leguizamo and Parabellum. There's a little motif in this film of characters being seen in reflection sometimes when the camera can't see them yet. I love it. Italian guests get espresso even if there's coffee already made. John's a real stand-up hired murderer.
And the dog, does he have a name?
No.
Good plan. Flower-related names don't seem to work too well. Hey, John Wick 2. 10 wins for not killing the dog. Art. It's just art.
You working again?
I really couldn't come up with a reason to talk about Don Kiefer in the first film, but when you've been in charge of the news for as long as he has, you end up asking the same questions a lot.
Stay.
Even dogs know it's just better to do what John Wick tells you to do. That's definitely Morpheus' homeless guy. I guess butt grabbing is the new black? Well, there's a beautiful beard win. That's a painting of the Italian Civil War. Brother trying to kill his sister for power. It works.
How would you do it, I wonder? That woman's pen? His cane? Maybe his glasses?
My hands.
What a perfect way of revealing the difference between the Baba Yaga John Wick and who John Wick really is. The story is always about the pencil, but that wouldn't be the story John would tell. I mean, he wouldn't even tell a story. You're already dead.
What say you? Never want to waste words.
Just wait till you get him on the phone. Oh, and definitely don't bother trying to talk if he's about to kill you. Subway lights do flicker, but when you've got John Wick center frame surrounded by blue light, you know where he's headed and where his head is. Well, if you watch my video about John Wick 1. Yes, black turtleneck. Please put that on. Please put that. Yes! Ethan Archer, now John. Oh my gosh, I think I just fell in love with Chad Stahelski. He called it a turtleneck in the commentary.
Backup suit and the backup tactile neck.
Tactical turtleneck, Lana.
Archer.
The tactile neck.
Appropriate reaction. Think about it. You can make a decision. You can travel to the destination needed for the decision, walk the worn path, talk to the guy, use the code, and then somewhere along the way, one gesture, opening a box and seeing your past life, it clicks that you're back where you swore you'd never be again, and you snap. I can relate. Alright, it's an orgy of evidence that we're in Rome, but good on you for no location card. Ha! Italian Continental. Likely to be Ezio's home away from home?
Jonathan.
It's just canon now that Continental managers call him Jonathan. A name that I don't think is even his name. I mean, John is its own name, and the nickname for Jonathan is usually Jon. And if you get Al Swearingen for the US, you've got to get General Esperanza from Die Hard 2 for Italy.
Sei qui per il Santo Padre.
You get the feeling that this isn't generally a concern for Julius, but why else does the best assassin that ever lived come out of retirement?
I'd like a tasting.
A fun thing about this scene is that not only do you need to understand all things assassin related, in order to keep up, you should also know how wine tastings go with a real sommelier, as well as what's in fashion and the important components of a bespoke suit.
Your past fondness for the German varietals.
Which is accurate. He used a Nation KP30L and a Walther P99, although he just took that one from Perkins. Thing is, he actually used a bunch of Glocks in the first movie. But I don't really care. John Wick can have his secrets. I sort of doubt it matters all that much to John. He's used SIGs, Kimbers, Smith & Wessons. When you're John Wick, I don't think it matters all that much. He could use a 3D printed gun or worse, a Nambu.
I know you'll appreciate the custom porting.
A little pistol lesson for you. Porting is when holes are drilled in the top of the barrel so that gases can escape through the top and reduce the amount of recoil so the next shot is on target. Something John Wick would obviously appreciate.
Trousers. Tapered.
How about the lining?
Tactical.
Love how everything can only go so far as an evening affair metaphor before you have to be specific. You'd honestly be better just getting shot and dying. People break ribs wearing body armor. Your insides would be mush after a night in this suit. Still, rule of cool applies.
Quite painful, I'm afraid.
And a gearing up for the party montage is the fastest way to spend some much needed time with Peter Serafinowicz, credited just as Sommelier. What a cast.
Dessert.
Alright, we're going to Rome. We really want to class it up this time around, but not lose the heart of John Wick. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Also, Tyler Bates on violin guitar. Love that John already knows the escape is going to be the real challenge. Apropos lyrics for what's coming. Also nostalgia, and Tyler Bates wrote a banger.
That blade you speak of was meant for their children. They were only meant to watch.
Feeling conflicted about John killing a lady? Well, here you go then.
Che farei senza di te, Cassio?
Die. Pretty much die. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Another mirror reveal. Santino did say he needed the ghost.
And I'll die my way.
Kind of a theme in the John Wick universe, the JWU, if you will. Actually, no, don't, because that's really hard to say. But let's say it's downright Wickian, though Willem Dafoe still wins best going out on my own terms. Obviously, she was gonna die, and the movie had a chance to let John off the hook. But let's be real, John wouldn't take any chances that his marker wouldn't be fulfilled on a technicality. Not that it mattered. And also, they're in Rome. Suicide is a big no-no in Catholicism, so maybe he's actually trying to do her one last favor?
John?
Ooh, the way the music fades, almost as if it's John's senses becoming more attuned since he notices another assassin.
You working? Yeah.
The honesty from these guys. Whether it's the code or just that they're honorable guys who respect each other too much to lie.
Good night? Afraid so.
I mean, what would a spaghetti western be without a quick draw? Bulletproof suits make it Wickian. And the crowd goes wild. It's Rome, it's gotta be performance art. You know, modernized Colosseum reenactments or something. But now we're reminded why we're here. 55 minutes in, I might add. Bold move to hold on to it for half the movie. But we get a sweet long take right out of the gate. 13 seconds might not seem like a lot, but when most action scenes are 2 to 3 second cuts, you notice. So there's a fun shot you don't see very often. The press check. When you empty a magazine, the slide on the gun locks back to let you know the gun is empty. But John is changing magazines probably because he assumed he was low, even potentially counting rounds and leaving one in the chamber. So rather than pulling the slide all the way back, he pulls the slide back just a little to ensure a round is chambered and there's no jam. More realism. Yeah, look, it's John Wick. We're just mere mortals. Brush it off. Literally, he brushes off all the bullets he's taken. You can see them falling out. Long-range weapon, so he takes on a close-range goon, the CQC. And reload while pinning the guy. Just the muzzle flashes on his face in the blue light. And placing his different weapons along his retreat avoided the loaded weapon gearing up scene. We even get some realistic shotgun reload time where he has to use his pistol in the meantime. Oh my gosh, this movie. You can't fake this level of skill without a cut. And sometimes you lose count. Also possibly as brutal as it gets. Look at that quick draw. Even pulls his jacket out of the way with the other hand. Always changing the stage, this time using a row of cars as cover. Yup on that disarm. Another insane hand-to-hand fight from John Wick, and this time someone who is almost his equal. Although again, after John killed 4,936 people and got shot a few dozen times. So, equivalent to John Wick. 35% maybe? Although I've got to give Kamen some credit here. Wasn't expecting his level of judo jujitsu skill. Reloading with the back of your knee while being choked out. Achievement unlocked. It's not just the realistic shooting. The lore is so much fun in this movie. Two trained assassins respect the rules enough to sit down and have a drink after almost killing each other. Well, a contentious drink. But also, if you're questioning how they randomly ended up here, they didn't. John was headed back there when Cassian hits him, and then he was never really trying to kill Cassian, even throws Cassian's gun away rather than take it. He's just trying to get back to the Continental. Every man has his limits, obviously.
I'll make it quick. I'll try and do the same.
Generosity. Double generosity. Blanton's Special Reserve this time. Bourbon continuity.
If I didn't avenge my sister's murder.
He doesn't even give Santino the same level of dead air courtesy he gave Vigo. Here's another fun
Your turn to
Pretty much my favorite question when it comes to John Wick. Even the bullet-stopping fabric has limits. I like that. It's not magic. Whoops, spoke too soon on brutal as it gets. And I guess the stories were true, although this was 2 pencils and only 2 guys. Okay, one of the very limited number of things that's ridiculous. Silencers do not work like this. But again, totally worth it for how spectacular this scene is of a shootout in a crowded terminal with no one the wiser. Oh, Was that groin or femoral? Brutal. I don't like things. Hi, MTA. I'm not sure this qualifies as suspicious, but there's like a lot of dead bodies in this station. I mean, just a bunch, crap load of dead bodies. You wouldn't think two guys eyeing each other over a free seat on the subway could be so tense. As an onlooker, I always wonder when it goes from, oh man, these two drunk jerks are gonna go at it, to, oh I gotta get off the train before someone hookahs me to death. Or is it just more like, it's New York, let them have some space. Oh, brutal, but also hugging.
Consider this a professional courtesy.
See, this is why you should always be courteous. Never know when it might come back to you, in the form of a knife in your aorta. Furthermore, mercy.
Consider it a professional courtesy.
My stones gather.
Prepare for battle.
Blood!
Maybe we could turn the bag into some kind of sail. Then we'd have this thing for sure.
Seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Hard times coming.
First blood.
First blood. It is as expected, yes.
Preemptive flesh tricks. Very well. I accept your surrender.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Hey man, you got a quarter?
Pure of heart Aussies don't like murder.
Mr. Wick doesn't remember, but we met many years ago.
And spent quite a bit of time on rooftops together.
So I guess you have a choice.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You take the red pill, and I kill a bunch of mofos. 7 rounds, 7 headshots, 4 seconds. So, better than nothing, I guess. While we all love to see John prepared and have the guns he needs for the job, even ones recommended by sommelier, really the best part about this entire fight is that he's out of bullets immediately and needs to take a gun from every magazine amount of guys he kills so he can keep on killing. Also want to give this Alliance of Baldy a little shout out. Upscale meets the frenetic JW Yugi. No, see, I deleted that. We're not doing that. Also, ready? Let's go.
Murder spree. Double kill. Triple homicide.
Radiant's courier has been killed!
Enjoy yourself.
Those people had families.
I'm under attack! Fall by my edict! Don't carve my headstone yet!
Your top tower is under attack! Oh, my heavens! Radiant structures are fortified!
Invisibility!
is under attack! Oh my! Your top tower is under attack! I hate to nag, but watch out!
My pride.
Your middle tower is under attack!
No, take that.
Bounty.
Your middle tower is under attack!
Torture.
Your middle tower has been denied!
Look at that!
Your top tower is under attack! Dire
Not
structures
good.
are fortified!
Not good at all.
Your top tower is under attack! Your top tower has fallen!
So disappointing. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
It's not time.
Bounty. It's not bad.
What have we here?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Reduced to your death reviles me. You made bedrock, now die.
Not ancient enough, it appeals. No.
A cold wind blows.
Double kill.
Rockfall coming!
is under attack! No. No, 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 no! Your bottom tower is under attack!
Rock you.
Your middle tower is under attack!
Oh, not the trees, no!
I'm not ready. I'm under attack! Bounty! Landslide!
The enemy's middle tower has fallen!
It's not fun.
Your middle
I'm
tower is
starting to
under
think
attack!
this was premeditated.
Dire structures are fortified! Radiant structures are fortified! Your bottom tower is under attack! Your bottom tower has fallen!
This is genocide. I'm starting to think this was premeditated. This is genocide. Triple homicide. I'm starting to think this was premeditated. Quadruple homicide.
precious bounty.
Your top tower is under attack.
Take that.
Starting to think this was premeditated.
Count bullets. 1 plus 4 is 5, 6, 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 2 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and empty. Lots of bullets, huh? Probably seems like too many for one little gun. Well, it's a standard frame Glock, looks like a 17, which has had optional 21 round extended magazines. That's 20 in the mag plus 1 in the chamber. And if you want to be nitpicky, I'm only 99% sure this shot is from Wick, but even if it isn't, Glock also has 19 plus 1 magazines. Just call me Archer. Sometimes all you have left is a projectile. Never a single wounded.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
I think that's far enough.
The enemy's
I'm not in
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I'm under attack!
think it was possible.
Where's the elements now?
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Enemy's top tower has fallen.
Genocide.
Invisibility. Not yet. It's not.
Because dominating. Double kill.
Man left behind. And a John Wick favorite. Shoot him low, shoot him high. First time I saw that, I thought the Kimber had jammed, which is why he's checking the chamber all slick, but after counting his shots, I know he's just being a fancy SOB. And I love it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, just what you need when you're trying to mindlessly kill. An art exhibit holding up 100 mirrors and making you question your existence.
Possibly lead you to deeper reflection.
Another Aikido move, which is sort of ironic since Aikido is primarily a defensive art and John only kills everyone.
You wanted me back. I'm back.
And obviously the whole reflections thing goes into overdrive in this scene. I imagine this is a real exhibit, and I have to ask how many people either go insane or fall to their deaths in it. Railingless floating stairs in a hall of mirrors. I mean, I wasn't even sure who was where. John Wick really is a badass puppy avenger, I think we settled on.
I'm starting to think this was premeditated.
Predictable outcome.
No deposit, no return. All mine. As if I needed more of this. Take it.
You have to earn the attention of your queen. You should be in prison. This is genocide.
If it doesn't have bones, I probably killed it.
Murder spree.
What was I saying? What was I saying about the stairs? It just takes one guy shooting you in the head and you're in trouble. There's something poetic about the mute assassin using a silenced pistol. Action in reflection again. He takes her gun and spare mags all in the mirror.
My capstone to you.
Bounty. Bounty.
I've laid waste to nations, but these here, these are the special ones.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Jolly good. Your bottom tower is under attack. May I suggest caution? Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Cloister. The impurities unite in me.
not even sure what's happening there. I think we're looking through John's eyes. It definitely falls under an impossible camera shot, so win. One last reflection showing Santino enjoying more of the finer things with that plate of duck fat.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Just like Yosef, doesn't even get his last words. Also comeuppance.
What have you done? Finished it.
And with the Kimber from Morpheus and his last stolen bullet, no less. Also, here's the other thing. John doesn't kill Santino in the Continental because he just can't control his rage. He was in the middle of a brutal fight with Cassian when they just stumbled into the Continental. This is getting to Filippelli, please leave me to me. At this point, he still had some stuff to do, so he respected the rules and stopped. But now that Santino is dead, John doesn't really care what happens.
Your bottom barracks have fallen!
For the treasury! Thus our mountains built.
Another wind.
barracks have fallen! Your middle barracks have fallen!
Jump, 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 jump!
Your bottom barracks are under attack! Your bottom barracks have fallen! Oh!
I think he may be ready to accept the consequences, even if he's not just going to lay down and die once the world is after him. Also, what option did he actually have? Play out what happens. He tries to wait out Santino, which is impossible. The guy has infinite money. All the while, Santino is taking over New York and keeps sending waves of guys after John, and he dies anyway. At least this way, Santino is dead, and New York is saved-ish. And one other thing. That was his
Could be worse.
compliments.
Goodbye.
What a sweetie Charon is. Yeah, that's right. Someone stole your thunder, Shy Guy. Chris and Keanu and Ian did it better, too.
Whoever it is, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all.
Keanu Reeves is always a win. John Wick is a movie without need of a sequel. Genuinely, it's a complete story. I mean, you'd have to be a fool to try to follow it up. Chapter 1 also revolutionized the action shoot-'em-up, which you might say begs for a sequel because who doesn't want to see more of it? A movie that basically made it kind of long and relied on that new realistic story and overcomplicated narrative is that it should actually be pretty easy to make a competent sequel. But if I'm being honest, I think Chad Stahelski, Derek Kolstad, and obviously Keanu Reeves earned the sequel and then delivered above and beyond what we expected. But not going to destroy the film with rules. John Wick is impervious to cars, that's so fact. He's also the king of anti-stunt super aim. Bulletproof suits work, and half of New York and probably half the world are assassins. Those are the rules they adhere to. But then there are some real-world rules as well that make
Great teamwork.
As if this isn't John's first playthrough. What's fantastic is that it also works as the real John Wick gun fu movie because of course John is going to understand
Your top barracks are under attack.
He's going to be at on the way out. What weapons better suit each section of these categories? He thinks about every placement on his way in. To me, it's these combinations that make the movie work. Even the phone operators for the assassin underworld makes both like an almost historically accurate 60s aesthetic with switchboard phones, typewriters, and the idea of uniforms. But the uniforms are actually sleeveless. Every single operator is tattooed, and oh yeah, they're out detonators. The absurd and the grounded. I can't get enough of it, especially when it's in service of expanding the lore. We all want to know more about this world. And then we've got them details. I mentioned reflections as a motif, but holy cow, it wasn't until my
I could look at you all day.
Everything is a reflective surface. That's not easy. I realize that almost every time you see both an actor and their reflection in the mirror, the camera operators need to be removed from frame, which is no small task. But they did it because it adds style and a cohesive feeling that you may not even have consciously noticed. The color scheme is back. John is bathed in orange and yellow after killing Gianna because he wasn't expecting to run into Cassian and get shot because of it. But once he's in the catacombs, he's lit by his old faithful blue since he knew this was coming.
Dominating. Great teamwork.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Something he doesn't want to do? That you think you can get him? Nah, Teal is blue. John gets double crossed. Red. And then overall there's this neon orange. And I don't even mind.
The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. You're awesome.
Finishing it, he actually started something so much worse for himself. You could say it's very... That's right. I didn't need to look more because one already... No reason for John Wick Parabellum to be any good. But I have a sneaking suspicion that it just might be. Somehow Chapter 2 did it. Who are we kidding? It's gonna be awesome. Next week is the quest that I promised many moons ago. You're probably thinking the moon thing is a tie-in to the movie, but it's not.
Technically, these all belong to me.
Gas leak?
Yeah, gas leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still alive. Structures are fortified. under attack.
Look at that.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Slow motion bullet firing. Even Parabellum is cool enough that I don't even care that Parabellum could be a Colombian or a French band. Oh, it's 9mm Parabellum bullet. A Japanese one. Sunset broken up by lightning transition. As if John's story doesn't start until we're here to enjoy it. Through a bunch of rigmarole
Witless elements.
Feels like a good time to throw the little brutal counter up there. I can't say Keanu Reeves killed.
How do you like us now?
You want to start another win counter? Let's call it John Wick doesn't care about what's pretty or using moves throughout a fight. Boban is 7-4, Keanu is 6-1. He's Boban in the
The enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
But that's a long name. Let's call it He Broke No Fix. John never lets you get those last words. But I think you could say he's doing Keymaker a favor by shooting where he expects it, since the anticipation would be terrible. Plus, something could be said for not getting a chance to tense up and wince or flinch and make perfect accuracy a millimeter off. And speaking of his perfect accuracy, he doesn't need time to aim. He is still a cold-blooded assassin. He already knows exactly where to shoot to avoid bones and organs. He just wanted to know the doc's preference.
Where?
There he goes, running into his blue light. You'd think at some point him and well, the echo of the gunshot against the canyons confirms it. This that John is a Tuco fan from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He even listens to the Silver up close while making his new recording. These movies happen so fast, you're liable to miss how insanely awesome disarm and takedown is. It looks like John loses balance here, but he's actually putting his weight behind the dude so he can roll him over. It's like a snowball fight to these guys. I know, it's brutal. Each knife hurts, even the ones that don't stick, which realistically is most effective. Ease off Neo's. Another insanely inventive disarm from John Wick. To have up when he horses getting shot in this scene. Another brutal win, obviously, but our second example of if it ain't broke, why fix it? Get out of the road, Chad.
Double kill.
Consider yourself lost.
This time, stop Abraham from sacrificing his son Isaac. Also, that's the conversion of St. Paul's to
Is this the start of an infestation? We'll see about that.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
for a second. So, Morocco Oh, shoot, Halle Berry. It's like she was made for this. I've seen you get excited about asparagus. You can do better. I do really love that he drops the Japanese accent as soon as the adjudicator reveals himself.
I wasn't expecting the high table so soon.
Killed scores of men this past week alone because of...
A dog, a car.
And the pencil legend has been replaced with the events of chapters 1 and 2 and what John would do for just a dog and a car. It makes you wonder what the context behind the pencil story actually is. Zero's assassins are always already there by the time someone reacts. Another fun reinvention of assassination in the Wickverse. I don't remember where we landed on that, just not JWU. Although it seems like you guys are into JWU. I could get into that. Also, it's pretty brutal. Just a lot of cuts per target. Also apropos that the obsessed with paintings depicting biblical passages about people getting stabbed lady gets a forced faux stigmata. Oh, so the dog's name is Chekhov.
Hashashin, followers of Hassani, and it comes from Asasiyun, meaning men who are faithful and who abide by their beliefs.
Yeah, or you could say nothing is true, everything is permitted.
This dog.
Notice that Chekhov growls this time since Barada didn't ask Sophia if he could pet it.
May I pet one?
Certainly.
I love it. This dog, I will keep it.
Braun can threaten all the humans in the world, but as soon as he paid attention to the dog for a second time, y'all started squirming. You know the JWU doesn't shy away from killing dogs.
And I will kill it.
And yeah, everyone hates to see a dog shot, but since Hallie has spent 6 months with these Belgian Malinois since they were puppies, you can believe any feelings she'd have for them would be 100% real. Sometimes in action movies you need to slow it down a little, cheat here and there so it's not complete chaos, but that's not a concern in John Wick. The second their boss is shot, they start shooting back. Sophia and John are just faster. Saving your best chance at escaping alive. Nothing like throwing a dog's master down in front of it to guarantee a shredded appendage.
You shot my dog.
I get it.
It's so easy to use the cool team-up thing as a gimmick and do it so wrong. But the fact that Sophia actively hates John and is also just doing her thing because...
Consequences.
Yeah.
It works. I'm not about to count, because, come on. But let's just take a moment to appreciate John and Sophia's anti-stormtrooper headshot capabilities. Good doggo. Another tactic that seems to work, so why would they only do it once? You probably know by now that John wasn't the only one to be trained at Terran Tactical for this movie, and while, look, John's got a leg up, Hallie really sells the realism and clearly kicked butt at the range and the map. Getting that video game feeling again, peeking out to shoot while protecting yourself, setting targets for your dogs, and these long takes, I'll never take it for granted. Plus dog food. Ooh, dog food teamwork. And the music kicking in alerts me that we've gone over 3 minutes in this firefight without music. And it again gives us a chance to focus on the skill of these actors and the choreography created for man and beast alike. And let's not pretend like there are better areas to have your dog bite to incapacitate a foe, which is obviously brutal. Yup. Reloads before both and headshots both. Yes, dog-human teamwork. And another ain't gotta be pretty win. Generosity. Both a brutal and a samesies win since he was already hiding, and well, the brutal win is pretty clear, I think. I don't think Neo is coming for you this time, Morpheus.
Well, sometimes you gotta cut him, mother.